Hey guys, System Air, and this is ATM9. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Who had jumped board back into this amazing pack. In between episodes, I went ahead and worked on our mod farm that we set up yesterday. I actually got it completely flushed out for the most part, which is awesome. So it was kind of a mess yesterday. So first off, I added a light system. So I'm using simply lights, and that's just done with a line of redstone and some repeaters. I'm just powering them from behind. They're very cheap, but with that, you can turn the farm on and off. Sorted out the sorting, and I added a tank upgrade, so I have the experience here. Then I have myself an experience crystal down here, so I can just grab the experience whenever I want to, which is fantastic. Then also I sorted out the, the filtering as well. The main issue with the filtering was this here. I just switched it to match mod. So on this one particular, switch it to match mod. With that, I can just add one item from Reliquary, one item from Eidolon, one item, you know what I mean, for each one that I didn't want the items from. Instead of filtering each thing individually, it does that entire mod at the same time. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So way, way cleaner. Then I just needed some other filters here for, regular Minecraft stuff. But realistically, I could be pulling this stuff in the system, but really I don't need the extra stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. So that's cool there. I did pull out a bunch of gems too, so I have a bunch of flawless here. Even some perfects. I actually went ahead and made a couple perfects here. You have to make one of these gem cutting tables, and you have to have some dust, and with that you combine it up with the material based on the level of the actual gems that you're combining. It has to be two of the same there. It levels it up to the next level, right? So these are the perfects. These are the top levels. They don't actually drop. You can only get those by actually combining them like that. But you can combine up any level, right? So that's pretty cool there. And outside of that, I guess all we really have is a ton of gems and a farm that really works now, right? So if we go ahead and turn that off now, you will see it just works perfectly. It's also silent in here. So I set another anchor with the sound muffler and just muted literally everything in this area. There were just way too many sounds in this area. It was crazy. So it was just deafening. So anyway, it's pretty decent now. It's actually quite comfortable to just stay here and just kind of farm. I can actually set this up with an auto clicker too, because nothing can actually kill me here. So every once in a while, one of those summoned zombies will actually spawn right on top of me. But they really can't do anything to me anymore. So pretty cool in that regards. Also, with the lights, it just turns off almost instantly, which is really nice as well. So that's cool. Also, if you want to set that muffler and you haven't seen that previous video, all you do is come in here, you choose one of the numbers up top, you hit set anchor, then you can set the range and just mute the sounds in that particular area instead of like in your entire world, right? So definitely the thing as well. So my plan for today is to get into more Apotheosis. So that's kind of the plan here. First thing we're going to do though is automate a marine fisher. We need that one for later in the pack. We're going to need Nautilus shells and we're going to need Hearts of the Sea, right? So we need these for a item that's part of the ATM star. But also we need this here, the pufferfish, to actually get the seashells. And it's going to get us free enchantments too. So it just seems like a lot of free stuff for a pretty simple automation. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done pretty quickly. So go ahead and do that. Grab that there. Go ahead and throw a point on top of that. Has some power here. So this thing is just a fisher, right? So just auto fishes things. So it's pretty rad. It does have to go over a 3x3 of water. So we'll do that there. Grab ourselves the marine fisher and just pop it right there because that looks good. Going to break that too. That was just a placement block. And then we're going to have to do some extracting, I guess, as well. I guess some filtering is what I'm trying to say. So what we'll do here is bring it up here, and then we'll have a backpack. So that's kind of the first stage. Then we'll have another stage here. We're going to be pulling out enchanted items, right? So we'll have enchanted fishing rods, leather boots we just need to sort out. And then we'll have enchanted bows as well. We're using an item here called Enchantment Sorter from, Industrial Foregoing as well. So that'll work out. Then up here, what do we have here? The enchantment extractor. I guess that'll sit here. And then at this point, we'll have this ender chest. And this ender chest is already set up. Have it set up with A2 with a auto crafting card on another ender chest. Just exporting, books, right? So it's just filling it up and auto crafting books for us. So that'll be kind of our setup here. So that is pretty much everything. Let's grab our add-ons and get everything powered up here really quick. So just do that right there. Go ahead and get her all fired up and ready to go. And get this thing automated pretty quickly. So drop that off, and then the add-ons, right? So we just go inside. It's actually quicker with these, I find, to go inside, except for it's doing that there. Let's go ahead and do that. Do this. Let's not do that. The enchantment sorter too actually tries to sort everything, so it's even trying to sort that there too. So yeah, just try to sort things just depending on whether they're enchanted or not, right? That's all it's looking at inside that block. So anyway, that is good there. So what we need to do, is start filtering this. So the first stage of filtering is going to be here. We have aquaculture items. And then we'll have this other mod here called Croptopia. It's going to fill this up and kind of fill it up with spam. So I need to get rid of those right away. Let's go here. We'll set that to match mod and put these in here, right? So that and that, at which point I could probably just drop those. So let's go ahead and get rid of them. and we should be able to set the extract on this now. So we'll kind of get that cut up here in a second. Need a couple of these upgrades as well to make this a little faster. And that's us going to sort that out. So nothing but, I guess, regular Minecraft stuff goes in there. We'll throw a storage bus on that in a little bit, but that should handle that. This thing's actually pretty fast too. It actually produces pretty quickly. So yeah, it has pretty good production here. Now this tier here, we'll actually need to do some sorting. We're going to have to kind of tell it what to extract. So go ahead and throw that down, just so I don't, pull things in there that I don't want to while I'm setting the filter. The filter is going to be this here. We're going to have, I guess, the fishing rods. Then we want to, I guess, pull this data off. We don't need that at all. Just want to pull all of them. Leather boots will be produced as well. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing. And then on top of that, we'll also have, I guess, bows, right? So go ahead and grab them. Go ahead and pop that out. And then on top of that, we got one more. I guess it would be just any enchanted book. So if grab that, you should be able to, I need to go to add here. Pull that over. And just /A /. There you go. And that should make it so any enchanted book that comes in will kind of get filtered as well. Should grab that filter though. So let's go ahead and grab you. And that one's going to get set to right here. So let's do that. Pop it in here. Probably got some fish in here, which we don't need. But you see here, everything's getting filtered, right? So unenchanted fishing rod went up, and then all the enchanted stuff went down, right? So that's going to be how that works there. So what we'll do at this point, I guess, is grab ourselves a trash can. Go ahead and pop that up here. There you go. And then any unenchanted stuff goes straight into the trash can, right? So here we'll go to the orange, go to push. That's already taken care of. Everything else, I guess the purple will go up, right? So we'll just push that up here. And then I guess we just need to set this to input the book from the, no, that'd be the top, right? Pull, right? Right there. And it's going to start just unenchanting everything, at which point we need to store that. In time, we'll end up setting that into an ender chest, probably in a little bit, and setting it automatically into one of the libraries from Apotheosis. But for right now, we don't have that. So what we need to do is actually put this one higher, first off. Let's go ahead and do that. Go, pop that up here. And we'll just send everything into there, right? So just go to the purple channel, go to push that way. All the items end up here. The last thing we need to deal with is this stuff here. We'll just void this off because I don't want to deal with it. So let's do that. Make sure we set this side here not to be enabled. So disable that side there. Then on the orange, we'll just do a push that way. I think that's right. Oh, we just need to set the extract, right? There you go. This is fully done. That is actually it. That is the full automation there. So now we'll get all the items that we normally would from fishing without the Croptopia and the aquaculture stuff. I don't think any of that stuff is needed for the ATM star at all, so I'm not worried about that. And then we'll get tons of enchants just for free. And in time, like I said, we'll pull that into one of these enchantment libraries via a ender chest instead. And yeah, it just has everything we need. So everything's good in the world. Last thing I need, I guess, is to hook this up to a storage bus, right? Let's go ahead and grab you. Maybe these stack upgrades as well, just because these books can stack as well, right? I have this completely all finished up here. Everything's good to go. We're getting a good amount of chance, which is what I wanted. And in here, I guess the storage bus, I have that set to extract only. Like I said, I'll be back with a ender chest later on, and we move on to other stuff. So let's go ahead and do some Apotheosis. So like I said, we're going to work on Apotheosis. I want to try to get us up to the max enchanting level as quickly as possible. So I'm using a guide I found in the Discord, and it seems pretty efficient on just getting you exactly what you need. It's told us to use these here, these actual bookshelves, traveler's backpacks, and they actually give you 5 Eterna per backpack. Eterna basically is your enchanting level, right? So you take the Eterna and double it, and that's the effective enchanting level, right? So we have 3 of those. That makes this basically max level enchanting for a vanilla table, right? So right there, we're already at our 30, and that's a good start, right? So anyway, that's that. We also need to go ahead and make some new tables as well. Not tables, bookshelves, right? So we want to make some hell shelves here. This is going to be one of the ones we are working on. Oh, we need the potions of regeneration. I grabbed this too, a potion brewer. So we're going to be using this because it's a pretty easy way of doing the potions and pretty quick as well. Go ahead and grab that. I think I have some add-ons in here. Go ahead and grab them as well and put those in there. With that, we can actually start enchanting. So we need some blaze powder, some bottles, some netherwort, and some gas tears. This will be for another potion later on, but for right now, we just need these. So let's go ahead and drop you in there. Then I guess the bottles we put here, the sink we can put on top of gas, and then set the water to be pulled from the top there. That'll automatically fill that up into water bottles for us, which is nice. Actually, I need some water bottles as well. So I'm actually going to grab like 3 sets of them. Let's do that. Need those for the other shelves. That's going to be for the seashells there. And then I guess we just put in what we need to kind of do our potions. Now, when you set up the potions in this thing, it's kind of like left to right, right? So you're trying to get things in there the correct way. So kind of do that right there. Probably not with a time in the bottle, but they'll do the nether wart first, then go to the gas here, right? So pretty cool there. And they're pretty quick as well, which is nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and drop all that stuff off and see if we could actually grab our hell shells, right? These ones right here. There you go. Let's go ahead and grab 9 of those. That's good. And on top of that, we need some seashells as well. But we should be able to just craft these ones, right? So I think I only need 7. I think I counted these. So grab that there. And that should be everything we need for the first setup, right? So with these tables too, there's like 3 stats, right? So you have the Eterna. I will explain that one. That's the enchanting level. You have Quanta. This one increases the randomness. So there's like a random factor when you're enchanting. And there's also rectification. So rectification actually makes that lower end of the randomness go away. And then there's Arcana, right? And the other reason we need to worry about this right now is because we need to infuse the shells we just made into a higher level, I guess, bookshelf, right? And you'll have to do that for pretty much all the tiers. So the infused ones, if you kind of look at them here, I guess the infused sea shelf, you'll see the stats that you have to have minimum to actually be able to get them up to level. So this first setup is going to make it so we can actually enchant both these sets here very easily, right? So that's kind of the idea. So we need to basically take 3 of those shells we just made, of these seashells, put those down, and 3 of the hell shells as well. And then we grab ourselves 2 skulls. Let's go ahead and do that. They don't have to be wither, I just grabbed wither. The withers give you more quanta though. And then we have the candles as well. These candles you can actually just make from honeycomb, so pretty easy. And they stack as well, right, which is nice. So you just kind of right click them down, do 4. And each one of those is going to give us 1.25% Arcana. And that gives us 5 total. And with that there, we should be able to go in here. You actually see infusion now with the shelf, right? If we didn't have these stats where they're at, we wouldn't be able to do this. But now that we have that, we can actually do both sets here at the same time. So that's kind of the whole point of this. So let's go ahead and do this here. Get ourselves, I guess, a bunch of them going. 6 of them. And then we'll want only 4 of these ones, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of these. Fantastic. Then I'm probably going to replace these. This is going to be a little inefficient. So these shells here, they're max 27. So basically that's going to make it so we go up to enchanting level 54. So when I go ahead and put these down, because I want to go ahead and enchant these ones as well, it's going to raise the enchanting level. Still give us our infusion, right? But it's going to make it so we have to spend more levels. But I just need these 3 done as well, or some other shells we're going to make. So let's go ahead and grab them. There you go. And we're already ready. Go ahead and get to the next level here. So before we get to the next part, let's go ahead and make a couple items here. We're going to actually make this here. This is going to be the library. The library is really awesome. One of the best items for the mod, hands down. So let's go ahead and grab that. Grab ourselves the enchantment library. There you go. We've got one of these. With that, we'll go ahead and pop this up here, I guess. And start grabbing our enchanted books that we have. So in the system here, I got a whole bunch of them. Start pulling them in. This thing can basically just hold all your enchantments. And it kind of assigns points to them. Then you can pull enchantments, I guess, out based on those points, right? So basically when I put a book in here, even if they have multiple on here, right? So this one has 2 enchants. If I put them in there, actually you can see both of them there, which is amazing. Basically just go ahead and drop them all off, all willy-nilly. Then if I want to pull one out, I probably don't have a lot of points right now. I guess I do for this one. I have a high level of Bane of Anthropods. Kind of just keep clicking, kind of keep going up in levels. And you can see the points. It's showing how many points you use. So you use 128. And I can actually pull out 1 book, and then I could probably go ahead and pull out more as well. So pretty cool in that regards, just for pulling out, I guess, multiple books. And you just go ahead and pop them back in, and you don't lose anything in the process. So you can also build books too. So if I want to have books with specific kind of enchantments on it, just kind of click them, get them up to the level that I want, and then just pull out the book, and then I just go ahead and combine that in an anvil with whatever I want to combine it with. So really, really cool, really awesome. And you can actually automate this too. So I could have disenchanting, I guess, set up here to push this straight into there too, and just automatically put the books inside the library. So probably, like I said, do that later with the setup that we did earlier, but very, very useful and very powerful. Another thing I want to make, I guess, I think we get to it right now anyway, is not the blazings. We are going to have to make some blazing hell shells. I may actually go ahead and make those right away. Go ahead and grab those. It's going to be part of the next process here anyway, so let's go ahead and grab 3 of those puppies. 1, 2, 3. I need 3 of them, I believe. And that's good. Then I have the infused seashells, which we're going to go ahead and pump them down. Don't think I needed those infused right now, but I'll need them infused later on, so they're infused either way. And then I want to go ahead and make another item here as well, because I think we can get to it. Yeah, I want to get to these ones here. So these ones here, the different shells of Masterful Sight, they have that bonus on there, enchanting clues. And basically, when you do an enchanting, usually you can only see the word enchantment. When there's multiple enchantments, you can actually see them with the clues. And I'd like to get 3 of these, I believe. So let's see here. I forget what we need here. It is this here. This is the Hell Shells. Yeah, I have 6 of them. So I did make the right amount here. And then I need to make some potions of night vision. I think for that, I just need this and this. I think I need some redstone too, because I think there's 2 levels of this. So let's go ahead and grab that. And drop this off. I guess we'll need 3 recipes, I believe. Oh, we'll just start with 1, I guess. We'll do the first one first, I guess, because that's going to be the way that works. Usually you have to make the first one first. Got that one. And then we want to do the better versions, right? That. 3 of them. And then 3 of the carrots. Yep, and that should be like a much longer lasting one, right? Yeah, there you go. And we got this one as well. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and drop that off. Actually, did I mess that up? Or did I get enough of the right level? 12. Yeah, I think I got everything. Okay, let's go ahead and drop those off. Cool. With those, we can actually make our first one, I think. So this one here, right? Let's go ahead and grab this. I think we just craft that up really easy. Cool. Then grab ourselves some of these spyglasses. Don't know how many we need to grab. I got 3 right now. Then see if we can actually craft these up. We can, no problem. So these ones have 1 enchanted clue, and these ones have 2, right? So let's go ahead and drop them off. And this will make it so, like I said, we could actually see 3 recipes. Oh, did I did mess that up. Oh no, we have the other ones right here. Let's go ahead and drop them off, and then grab our last ones. That and that. There you go. So that'll be very useful. Like I said, these will just end up in the setup somewhere. And when we're doing enchanting, we'll be able to see all our different enchantments, right? So when I put this in here now, I can see that I'm going to get, Airy Enchantment on that right now. And that one's only showing 4, but later on we could see, I think, up to 7 now. Because we got the +6 clues, plus the 1 by default. So these Blazing Hell Shells, I actually forgot to have a minus clue on them. So right now we're not getting the max clues, but we kind of offset that anyway. So we could only see, 6, 7, -3 right now because of the Hell Shells. These will be gone in a second. Also, these ones have a max of 30, meaning we do max 60 enchants, which means we can actually get to the next, I guess, shelf here. And that's going to be the next one here. So we need to get to the, what is it called? The deep shelf. So we need these ones here. So we'll go ahead and craft some of them up. I think we need a good amount of those too. It might be 10. Go ahead and grab 10 of them to start and see if that's enough there. So we'll go ahead and grab those. And with that, we should have, we have to go ahead and put all the candles down. I believe we need 28 candles right now. So go ahead and put 12 on this side, 12 on this side as well. And then we can put like 4 right here. Then put a skull down, And that should be enough to turn these into deep shells. So we have our infusion now, at which point I guess we just go ahead and click that off. Get these all enchanted real quick. We will burn through quite a bit of experience, but it's not a big deal to grab more. Also, we need lapis, dude. Go ahead and grab ourselves some lapis. So yeah, if you actually know kind of the exact order, I guess, to get this done and have a guide like this, makes doing this a lot easier. Otherwise, you kind of bumble through it. It does get really confusing. So I was happy when I saw this guide in the Discord because it makes our life so much easier. So with that, I think we need 5 of the, which one is it? I think we need 5 of the echoing deep shells and 5 of the echoing skulk shells, I believe. What we need. I need to be kind of sure about that. I think we need 5 of those ones and 5 of these ones, right? And that one takes this. Nope, that is wrong. We need 5 soul touched and 5 of the echoing. So let's go ahead and grab those. So that one looks pretty easy. That's just a bunch of candles pretty much. So let's go ahead and grab these ones here. Go ahead and drop these off. Get ourselves 5 of those ones. And then I believe we need the soul touched. That's the other one, right? This one here. And that one's going to take these here. So we need some soul lanterns as well. So yeah, anyway, go ahead and grab some of them. Make sure we have everything done correctly so we don't have to waste any experience. That's really the biggest thing you kind of fear of, just wasting experience when you're doing this stuff, basically. Because otherwise, I mean, you could just make more. But anyway, that is good there. And with that, I think we take these ones and turn them into the upgraded ones. There's an echoing deep shelf, and then there's an echoing skulk shelf, right? So I think that's what we're going for next. So the echoing deep shelf, we want to turn into a skulk shelf. That's going to take some of the Tendron Warden Tendrils, and then it's going to take some Skull Catalysts as well, so you have to have those. With that, I think we have everything for the next setup. I think, anyway. We have that. This one's going to have max 40 Eterna, meaning we'll be able to do the, I think it's End Shelves next, actually. Is it? Go to End Shelf, and this will be like the last tier here. Here, and then the Infusion. Yeah, we need to do the Dragon's Breath Infusion next, which point we just craft these up, I believe. So I think we're pretty much done here. We just have a tiny bit more to do, right? So we need a couple more of these melon shells. Let's go ahead and grab them. There you go. That's 5. We actually need 6. Let's go ahead and grab one more. That looks good. That's fantastic. We need to infuse the Dragon's Breath, right? Oh, I missed one thing too. So the Soul Touch Deep Shelf had to be upgraded to Skulk Shell. So the same recipe as the other one, except for one's a Soul Touch and the other one was the Echoing, right? But anyway, that's the thing. We need to go ahead and put these all down. So we have 5 of the Echoing, and we have 3 of the Soul Touch, like that there. Then I believe we need the Melon Shell, so let's go ahead and grab them. We need 6 of those. So that's that right there. Then I think we need 2 backpacks on this setup. So that and that there. With that, I think we're at the level to actually be able to infuse the Dragon Breath here. Not like that. Let's go ahead and put you in here. Yeah, we have the infusion level, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and grab some levels here. That's a good amount. Let's retrieve a good amount of them. There you go. And I think these ones take a level of 80 each. And then we'll have exactly what we need. So do that. Yeah, we've got our fusion. I think we need enough for 2. Maybe I only need 1 of those, actually. I may have just wasted some levels. Either way, let's go ahead and drop that off. And with that, we can take that infused Dragon Breath and make our top level, I guess, end shelf here. And this one's going to make it so we get max 50. So we can max out at the 100 that we want to, right? So let's go ahead and grab you. Then go ahead and grab... it's not that one. It's this one down here. We need the Dragon Head. And then we want to grab the Draconic End Shelf, right? Here we go. So we have that now. Go ahead and get rid of you. I don't think we need you anymore. Don't think we need those right now. And I don't think we need these either right now. So let's get them out of here. We want to go ahead and throw down our other 2 Soul Touch. And max out our setup now, basically. So we have that. Then we have the Draconic End Shell. That'll max out the level. Then we have 3 more we got to make here. Just these ones here. Shelf of Infused Rectification. And that's going to make it so we can max out Rectification on top of everything else. I think I have all this stuff too, right? I had to make some Gilded as well. Some Gilded Blackstone. I'll show you how I did that here in a second. So in there, this stuff here. You can actually do it in the Metallurgic Infusers. You just need to fill one up with gold, which you can do with gold dust, right? So you can just hammer down gold, get your dust, pop it in there, and put it into Blackstone and get some Gilded. Or you can just hunt it down the other way, but it's so rare, it's just a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab what we needed here, which it was this stuff, right? So let's go ahead and grab you. And we want 3 of these. Isn't that what it was? Go ahead and do this. Oh, I guess we have to do these ones first. Let's go ahead and grab them. We want 3 of those ones. Go ahead and put those in again. Grab 3 of these ones. And I think there's one more tier after this, right? Go ahead and grab you. We don't have any purple though. Let's go ahead and grab that. And with that, we should be able to finish this. With that, we got all 3. And then we just go ahead and guess and put those into the little structure here. And I think that's everything. Actually, we look at it right there. It says Eterna 50, Quanta 100%, Arcana 100%, Rectification 100%, and we get 6 glues. So that is the absolute max setup there. So I put my sword in here now. We should see some high level ones, right? Severing 8, Capturing 6, Fire Aspect 4, Knowledge of Ages 2, Knockback 4, and Looting 6, just on that one there. So yeah, we're at the max level enchantments here, and that's actually awesome. Now, we'll probably want to have a second setup here at the same time, because there's another way you kind of want to do this as well, right? So right now we can get like the max rare. This is the way to get the max level of the rare enchantments, but you want to get the less rare enchantments, like things like protection. Protection is probably super rare right now, right? Even sharpness might be hard to get right now. If I looked in there, where's sharpness? Yeah, sharpness is only 1.12% chance with this current setup, but looting's quite high, right? So the way you want to do that is usually by lowering the Arcana. So if you lower that, it actually gets more common to get the other ones, right? But what does that do to everything else here? Still at 100%, so that's not too bad. Oh no, those ones lower, that lowers the wrong stuff. Yeah, we want to lower Arcana. How do you lower Arcana? If you go here, check this out. There you go. May have to have a... Oh, it was these here, the stone shells. Yeah, this is what I used in the other pack there. Let me go ahead and make some of these here. Actually, do I even have andesite, like, in mass at all? I might not. I may have to go hunt down some andesite. Scratch that, because, well, I found an easy way to make the andesite, right? So it takes some stone essence, some nether quartz essence, and just craft it up really easy, right? But it wasn't enough either way, so I have put down some like this here. I just was testing it, seeing how low we could actually get the Arcana, and that's all it goes. So it's not actually low enough, and it's not where I want it. Although I really want that magic protection. I may actually grab that enchantment right there. I really want that one. So you get really good enchantments on these, right? So that's awesome there. I'll probably end up using that at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those off there. But it's not where I want. And the only reason I really want the lower enchantments, like lowering the Arcana, like I said, so I could target things like protection, right? So protection is pretty rare with this setup currently. And even things like sharpness are rare as well. So it's nice to be able to lower those, to be able to target those. So I am near the point where I don't need to see you guys anymore. So don't push me around, guy. Don't push me around. Actually, that banner, what is it there? The solicitor? I want to try this thing out because I am at the point where I do not want to see his face anymore. No solicitor banner. Let's go ahead and put one right here. And one right here. I don't know the range on these at all, but hopefully it's my entire base because I can't do it anymore. I think we don't need the enchantments anymore either. So definitely a thing though. And we do have the max setup though, I guess, right? And I didn't have these down either, did I? I need to go ahead and pop those down so we have clues. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and do some enchanting because why not, right? So I'm just trying out some of these Tome of Chestplates and see if it actually hunt down some actual protections here. I did find a protection 7, so I got that. And then I got a 5 as well. But honestly, that's all I've seen so far. It's really hard to hunt them down, even with these books, actually. I looked at the book here, and it's 0.98%, which is really low, right? Really, really low. I don't know if that kind of counts, like, all of them, or just the main one that you pick, right? So I'm not sure how it actually calculates that. But I think with this book, it should be a much smaller pool, right? So I thought it'd be easier. But at the same time, it doesn't seem that much easier. There's a protection 4. I'll take that. Probably just go ahead and spam these out, to be honest, and hope we actually get what we need. Oh, there's an 8. Let's take that one for sure. Yeah, there you go. So maybe it will work. Maybe this is fine. Maybe we just leave this setup and just burn a lot of experience. Maybe that's the option there. Anyway, go ahead and drop those off here. And I'm getting a bunch of these ones too. The Vitality. Oh, not that. It's good. I guess V, because it doesn't like me hitting I in there. These Vitality books, they're really good, right? So we go up to, what level can we go up to right now? 7? Yeah, if I grab a 7 here, and if I get another one, I actually get that up to 9. Can I make another 7 right now? That is a 6. That is a 7. And show you how you level that, right? So right now I can only get to a 7. So the way this library works, it goes by the max level of the book that was put inside it, right? So right now I can only pull a 7. If I actually take these books here and combine them up in an anvil like that, then drop that off into here. There you go. And go to Vitality again. I can actually pull an 8, right? That's a 7. And there's our 8. So from this point on, as long as I have enough points, I can now pull 8. So you always want to level up your books on the ones you want to kind of, get, right? Get up to max level. And figure out what their max tier is, too. Because some of them have, like, the max amounts they actually get. I think looting might be 8 or 9. Stuff like that, right? So you need to figure out what the max level of the actual book is for the pack as well. So I'm going ahead and tweak this setup a little bit here, and I'm having a much better chance finding protection. I guess it's up to 15% actually, which is not too bad. Let's go ahead and drop that off here. See if we can actually find more. There's a 6. Let's go ahead and grab that. Grab ourselves a 7. I'll take that as well. And yeah, just grabbing all the protections we can get. That way you can get 2 max books here probably pretty quickly. So what I changed here was, well, I changed this. I went ahead and changed the, what was it? What were those ones called? The Echoing Sculptures. So I removed those 5. I'll put them back in when I want, max level enchants. But for the commons, this is like the common enchant setup. So I have 10 of the Soul Touch Sculpt Shelves. So I have those. Then I have 13 Stone Shelves. So I have the 10 here in front, 2 in this corner, 1 in that corner. Then I have 1 of the Masteral Sights over there for the Enchanted Clues. I did not notice that these were giving Enchanted Clues as well, but I guess that's a thing. And then I added in the 2 Traveler's Backpacks here. And with that, it's perfect, right? You're straight perfect. You notice you get way less a chance with this setup, but at least you're getting the common chance, right? Where they're so rare with those other ones. But yeah, I'm getting the common chance very commonly, and it's working pretty well. So no Arcana, no max Quanta, max Eterna, and I can just kind of get what I want here, which is fantastic all around. So anyway, look, another protection. Any more protections? Look at that, there's a 4. There's a... doesn't matter. Oh, that's a 6. Let's grab a 6. You know what I mean? Just grabbing them, no problem. Where I was not seeing them at all before, right? And if I don't get something I like, I just grab the low-level one. But working out really well, and I guess before too long, I can switch back over to the max chance, kind of go for that. So, I guess I have it figured out. But for now, I may go ahead and actually end this video. It's actually working out pretty well, though. Like, protection, I should have a lot of points in here right now. Yeah, I have 8. I have 1,000. I probably have more than enough. Yeah, I'll have to go ahead and see what the max level book is. It's probably a 10. Hopefully it's 10. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here and kind of end it here. I think I pushed a little long with this one. So, as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Want you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.